Ladies and gentlemen, Kim here. Welcome to the Daily Update. Hope you guys had a good day trading today. I am recording this intraday. As I record this video, market should be open for an hour and a half. So as I record this video, market is not going to be closed until 1 hour and a half later. So you should be seeing some flashing lights on your left. Currently, as I do this analysis, S&P is up 0.7%, 0.17%. Nasdaq similar there. Semiconductors down 1%, Dow flat. Russell's down a little bit, transport flat, banks flat, energy down a little bit, biotech, healthcare up a little bit, home builders down, utilities flat there, retail, emerging market down a little bit, Bitcoin's down 5%, gold, silver miners continue to struggle there, dollar flat, USO, which is oil flat, treasury flat, treasury bond flat, VIX down a little bit. So it's another kind of grindy day today. This is something that we've expected to see this entire month of summer. But with the recent price action, we are printing new all-time highs today at 444.56 on Spider. Record highs here, and we want to continue to see Spider continue to print new all-time highs. And especially in this lethargic market, it helps to kind of keep this market, marching higher, though it is ever so slightly. I saw that transport incur about 13% correction the other day. And we got semiconductor and Russell 2000 kind of went through correcting through time with some 10% correction. So we are seeing corrections in different sectors and rotating. We're just not seeing a real correction on the S&P because I think the market is balancing itself, keeping each other, different sectors rotate with the corrections, right? Rather than everything else, rather than everything correcting at the same time, because then the market will be much more hostile and a hectic environment. By the market doing this, we can keep the such as like S&P, the overall market to stay afloat, and I think that was the whole idea. Especially this summer, I think a lot of people expected to see a big drawdown, huge corrections. Well, market isn't giving it to them, so that's kind of what happens. Market always follows the majority. So quickly here, this was like let's see here. This was like a first hour. Second, third, fourth, fifth. We're currently, maybe this is a fourth hour. I think it is. Let me see here. Yeah, so this is a first hour, second hour, third hour, fourth hour, fifth hour candle in the making, right? So we got another candle to go. So it looks like we saw a slight gap down, came down. This is what I mean. Benefit of the doubt goes to buyers. We also talked about that pivot right here, 442-ish level. They kind of got retested one more time today just to shake some of these short-term traders out. And then another hammer candle right there. And then market kind of marched higher. We talked about that we wanted to give benefit of the doubt to the buyers. And with that thrust today, with that move, market has found another rising pivot here. You can see prior resistance potentially acting as new support, and the pivot is good because should there be any kind of move towards going forward, you can see this was another pivot that we had before. Should there be any kind of a decline or slide going forward, that prior resistances or resistance level, which is that pivot, it could provide that cushion. It could provide that support. Let's say if this thing does this, come down, kind of do something like that. That's why pivots are great. And so that the market can make its move to the upside, and should there be any kind of fallback, that pivot can act as support there. 443, 442, we've been talking about my short-term moving average currently residing at 442.37. We're seeing some trajectory here. As you can see, we haven't retested my short-term moving average ever since August 5th here, so about a week or so. So we want to continue to give benefit of the doubt to the buyers. So check out that oscillator here. So oscillator, we talked about this week. This has been the topic this entire week, that the oscillator finding pivot, right? This is an oscillator falling pivot, right? Prior resistance acting as new support. We saw a little bit of hiccups here, like we've seen here and here, but with that bullish momentum, we want to give benefit of the doubt to the buyers, and that's kind of what we saw here with the short-term moving averages rising, these gaps not being filled. It all favors the buyers, right? So let's continue to give benefit of the doubt to the buyers. And this oscillator here, we like to see bulls pushing it all the way, because you can see prematurely crossed down. We do want to see this thing kind of getting up here, hitting the extreme overbought level, which is this, and show some strength. And I think that might be good for this market to kind of continue in this pressure. But regardless, let's continue to stick with our long-term outlook. Continue to give benefit of the doubt to the buyers. Should there be any kind of shenanigan, you see the levels there, 443, 442, short-term moving average. Even the gap area, if there's like some kind of a crazy gap down or some sort of crazy shenanigan, all of those levels, you can see last time we did find the support right here. Right, that's the gap area, right? That's the gap. Right, never got filled. My secondary short-term moving average residing in that vicinity caught that little V-shaped reversal there, higher low, continue to move, right? So this is why we want to not be too intimate with the short-term fluctuations. At least at minimum, you want to understand the midterm and the long-term. If you can do that, I think you can navigate this market just fine. You guys, I have an announcement here before I let you guys go. I will be traveling tomorrow until Tuesday. I'll be back Tuesday night, so there will be no video until Wednesday. You know, if I have a chance, I'll tweet things out. But for the video, let's come back on Wednesday. We'll resume with the video on Wednesday. We'll go from there. You guys enjoy this remainder Thursday evening. Good luck trading tomorrow. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you on Wednesday.